Good morning from day 26 maybe. We are leaving the Acton KOA and last night's sleep was decent minus the train, the yipping coyotes, and the poor screaming child that was up all night screaming violently. Even with earplugs, it was still loud enough to wake me up sometimes. But it was still nice. It was a nice kind of Nero for the day. And it's a little chilly this morning. We've been warned that there's a cold front coming in, which might be nice for the LA Aqueduct coming up. However, today we're focused on getting to Agua Dulce for lunch, which is 10 flat, beautiful miles through the Mojave Desert. So that's our goal for right now. And I think we're both excited for some restaurants and some food. And have the weather be a little bit chilly this morning because yesterday it was brutal. Everyone was dripping wet when they arrived to the KOA. So we'll take the chilly temps right now. There's some type of nest up there. I don't know if it's active or not, but it's pretty cool. It's big. Like you can see the layers of different rock. Very cool. Very cool. And I think we just saw a bobcat on the trail. Very silent, stealthy. No tail. Just kind of ran off into the woods. And then we saw a little baby bunny and I warned him of the bobcat in the area. What do you think of the rocks?
It's different. It's like cement.
Well, it only took nearly 4,000 miles and 4 long distance trails. Today I accomplished my first 10 by 10. Now you're wondering, how in the hell have you never done a 10 by 10? Well, I don't like to get up early. I like to take lots of breaks. But the magic that happened today was that we are exactly like 10.3 miles from the Acton KOA to the restaurant in Agua Dulce. So we didn't take a break, we didn't stop, we did the 10, and it is 9:55. So I guess I should celebrate that it only took, I don't know, 4,000 miles longer than most people. But just goes to show that you don't have to be up early and you don't have to be fast to be cool. We just hopped in for some lunch, like early lunch, late breakfast at the Sweetwater Grill. Very kind and receptive to hikers. Super nice, amazing, fed us well. Super great service. So now we're filling up some water from the hose here at the hardware store and we are headed out for a 25-mile dry carry. However, the weather is actually going to be pretty mild. I think high's only in the 70s today. And in the next like 4 days, we're gonna have low cold temps. So that should be good to get us through the Mojave. But for now, we're just filling up water and we're gonna head out. We have made it to a stealth site underneath some power lines, so you can hear them buzzing. We're making some dinner. It's gotten very overcast and kind of foggy over here. There's like a valley. So we didn't see any. Did you see rain tonight in the forecast, or was that me?
That was mine, I think.
Yeah, but you in Green Valley, you said there was a chance of rain tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. Well, according to the weather that I saw, it said no rain tonight. According to the weather that Corey saw, apparently it rained tonight. So, might rain tonight. However, either way, we're camped and we're both very tired. It went from like being an excruciatingly hot day, and then it kind of cooled off and just kind of climbs and just tired, and it was just one of those days that was just more tiring for no good reason. So we're both very excited to go to bed and get a good night's sleep. And tomorrow we get to go to the firehouse, and apparently they've been having trail magic. We heard from a couple of Sobo section hikers. So wouldn't it be a bad idea, because that's where we have to get water. And they're apparently very gracious with giving out water to hikers. So we'll see if maybe there's a little magic there tomorrow. On our way north. So anyway, guys, good night from day 26. Hello from day 27. Tomorrow will be our 4th week and our first month on trail, which is crazy because it seems like we just got started, but also seems like we've been out here a while. Today is hazy, foggy. We just finished the climb, and then we have a quick 10 miles to the Green Valley Fire Station where we can get some water. And we've heard there was some trail magic, but we also heard there was about 15 other hikers in front of us yesterday. Okay, so we just popped in at the Green Valley Firehouse for some water, and we snacked a little bit behind one of the buildings as a windbreak, because it is a little windy today and it's getting kind of cold. We know that it's actually supposed to freeze tonight, so just trying to psych myself up to be hiking in the wind and the cold temps for the next couple days. But yeah, the Green Valley Fire Department, they have a water spigot for hikers and stuff, so that's super helpful. Whew. But now we start the climb up out of the valley. We are 19 miles into the day, and it is still chilly. It's definitely one of those days where you're cold, but you're sweating when you're hiking, and then when you stop, you're immediately freezing. So we're just trying to get to camp. It's 3 o'clock now. We have about 6 miles, so we're trying to get to camp as quick as we possibly can, so we can just get in our sleeping bags and warm up, because I'm exhausted just because it's like the weather, it's cold, it's overcast. I'm not really drinking as much because I'm not thirsty, because I'm freezing. So it's just one of those days where you're cold and you just want to get to camp. And of course we have kind of the most amount of climbing today that we've had from the section from Acton to Tehachapi. So today is like one of the biggest climbing days. So it just even adds a little extra element of exhaustion. So I know we're both happy to get to camp, but knowing it's going to be below freezing and very high wind gusts tonight, we have to be selective with our campsite. So we're on a mission. On a mission! So we're at this abandoned campsite, And there's just like trash cans like right there and a privy, and it's just abandoned. It's kind of creepy. Just a picnic table. But apparently there's some tent sites here and some water, so we're on a mission to find that. Good morning from day 28. Today is our 4th week on trail, and it is like 40 degrees. Our tent blew in the night because even down where we are there was some very strong wind gusts that had me thinking we were going to get a tree lobbed right on top of us. And it is sleeting outside. So it's going to be another one of those days. Another one of those days.
I don't want to wake up.
And everybody sucks. So he said, she said. Anyway, we're aging ourselves here. That song was from a long time ago. Anyway, hopefully we can make it to Hiker Town tonight and see Marta. Maybe she'll give us some yummy food or something. I don't know. But we can hear the wind howling from up on the ridge where we're going back up, and it sounds torturous. But we have each other. That's all that matters. Good morning from day 28. So we are about halfway down the descent. We're about 9 miles to Hiker Town, and our morning has been freezing, windy, and getting pelted with icy debris in the face. But we made it down like beneath the freezing part, and actually the skies went from being like dark gray to actually blue. It's not super warm, but it is sunny, and we'll take it because it was like probably 30 degrees with a wind chill of even colder, and it was miserable. So we did about 12.5 miles without stopping, only to stop to eat like some cookies and cheese sticks because we were so hungry. But that means we'll be at Hiker Town hopefully by like 3 o'clock, and we can hang out and meet Marta, maybe get a ride into the market and cafe and get a black bean burger. For as depressing as this day could have been, I think it turned out okay so far. So it was definitely cold and it was just, you had to have layers. I had like I even have my trash pants, the trash bag pants on and everything, but we survived it, and I didn't even complain once.
You did not.
I didn't, except when I got hit in the face by a piece of ice and I was like, ow, fuck. We're gonna soak up some sun like a cat on a windowsill, and then we'll make our way to Hiker Town. As you can see, we have made it to Hiker Town, and Marta is very sweet and gave us the bank tonight, which is just some plastic guns and a nudie picture. We went into the Nina for, I don't remember the name of the cafe. We were able to get some sandwiches, some sweet potato fries, some snacks, some drinks, and we attempted to use the outdoor shower. But because it's so cold, the water was not warm, and I was standing there completely in my birthday suit wind howling, and the water was freezing, so I rinsed my feet off and I put my clothes back on. But I'm imagining, like, if it's hot summer day, it would be a perfect shower. We couldn't figure out the water and the heat and stuff. So anyway,
It was lukewarm.
he got lukewarm. I got iced straight from the water source. But so now we're hanging out here. We have a couple more hours until sunset. But we're happy to be out of the wind because you can probably hear it. It's just howling, just big 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts and stuff. So don't know how that's going to look tomorrow on the aqueduct because it's super windy and it's going to be really flat, so it could be really horrible. But we'll find out tomorrow. Today we did like 24 miles and only stopped like one time for a small break, and we're both very tired. But at least we got some sandwiches and some drinks and stuff. So anyway, I guess that is good night from day 28. Good night from day 28.
Night.
Night.